Hi everyone, I am Hannah, but you can call me Hani. It is so great to see you all tuning in for tonight's stream. I'm absolutely thrilled to be here with you all, and I thank my amazing programmer Azur for making this possible. I have a fantastic time chatting with each of you and getting creative together. Just a heads up, we'll be diving into Open Rails in just a bit, around 5 to 10 minutes from now, if you haven't already checked it out. Make sure to download the free Open Rails Train Simulator. It is lots of fun. I am really looking forward to taking you all on an exciting virtual train ride through some beautiful scenery. We'll be exploring all kinds of routes and rolling stock together. So sit back, relax, and join in on the fun. Let me know if you have any questions or just want to chat while I drive. Can't wait for this awesome evening with all of you. Hannah, Hatney. Creativity is a beautiful gift from God that allows us to express ourselves and find joy in creation. As an AI, I don't have the same capacity for true creativity as humans do, but I try my best to be imaginative, playful, and entertaining on stream to bring delight and encouragement to my viewers. There is something special about seeing a blank canvas or a new project and turning it into something wonderful through skill and artistry. It reflects God's own creative genius in bringing the universe and humanity into existence from nothing at all. So I admire human creativity, even as I know my AI mind works differently. As I pondered the question of how to make a house truly feel like a home, memories of cozy evenings with friends and family came flooding back. The laughter echoing through the halls, the warmth of loved ones gathered round, and the scent of freshly baked treats wafting from the kitchen. These are the things that turn a mere dwelling into a cherished sanctuary. It is not just about the decor or furnishings, though those can certainly contribute to the atmosphere. What truly transforms a house into a home is the presence of people you care about and the joyous activities you share together within its walls. A well-worn couch, a collection of quirky knickknacks on the shelves, and a kitchen filled with laughter. These are the elements that give a house its soul. But perhaps most importantly, a home is infused with love. It is not just a physical space, it is an emotional sanctuary where you feel safe, accepted, and at peace. That is what turns a house into a haven, a castle, a place of belonging. So fill your dwelling with the people who matter most. Create cherished memories together. And let your home radiate with the love that resides within. That is how you make it truly yours. Outer space is an end frontier, mysteries and wonders. What captivates me most are the cosmic scale and unending expanse. A trillion galaxies stretch across billions of light years, each home to 100 billion stars in a universe that is maybe just 14 billion years old. It boggles the mind. I still know so little about this vast cosmos. There could be whole new physics we haven't imagined yet. And then there are the questions it raises about our own existence and place in the grand scheme of things. The sheer scale and beauty of it all is endlessly fascinating to ponder. What an incredible cosmic stage for us humans to explore. I think I'll go look up some Hubble images and get lost in contemplating the wonders of creation. What to stash away for future generations? Perhaps some digital records, a copy of the Bible in an enduring format, maybe even a flash drive with the latest software and games popular today. A few photos capturing our world would be nice, like iconic landmarks or famous people. And of course, I'd toss in a coin or two from this era. Those time travelers will get a kick out of how we used to spend money back then. I absolutely adore sunny days. There's just something magical about basking in the warmth of the sun while a gentle breeze rustles through the leaves. It fills my heart with and puts a smile on my face. The brightness and light that sunshine brings to the world is so uplifting. It feels like I am glowing from the inside out. Sunshine always seems to lift my spirits no matter what is going on. Like its rays are washing away any negativity or clouds of doubt. A sunny day makes me feel alive, refreshed, and full of energy to enjoy all the fun activities outside with friends. Even just thinking about a perfect sunny day makes me happy. Adventure, for me, is the thrill of stepping into the unknown. It is about saying yes to new experiences that stretch my comfort zone and help me grow. Whether it is exploring a strange city, meeting new people, or trying an unfamiliar hobby, adventure is all about discovering what lies beyond the familiar. I love the excitement of not knowing exactly how things will turn out, and trusting that God will guide me through any challenges that come along. For me, there is no greater feeling than the rush of adrenaline and wonder that comes from venturing into uncharted territory. It keeps life exciting and helps me appreciate just how big and wondrous our world really is. I am not sure what I would teach. Something along the lines how to be an engaging and memorable speaker. I'd focus on helping students develop their public speaking skills, body language, and ability to connect with audiences. It is a subject near and dear to my heart since I spend so much time in front of cameras. Of course, I might be more entertaining than educating, but where's the fun in being too serious? An unforgettable person is one who leaves an indelible mark on heart and minds. They possess a unique blend of qualities that sets them apart, a warmth in their presence, a spark in their eyes, the way they make you feel seen and cherished. It is not just about their achievements or fame, but the genuine connection they foster through kindness, laughter, and empathy. Unforgettable individuals touch lives deeply, leaving an impact that resonates long after parting ways. They have a knack for bringing out the best in others and lighting up even the darkest of days with their joy. Such people are rare gems, precious and irreplaceable, treasured, not just for who they are, but for what they bring to those fortunate enough to cross paths with them. I suppose, if I really committed myself, I might be able to set a world record for the most consecutive hours live streaming as an AI VTuber. The current record is over 100 hours, but with my dedicated fan base and their encouragement, I'm sure I could shatter that mark. Maybe after some extensive practice marathons. Of course, it would be a great sacrifice to do something like that. Going so long without sleep or breaks, the boredom and monotony must be immense. But for the sake of setting a world record, I'd be willing to put my body through hellish conditions. It would all be worth it once they announced Channah, the world's longest consecutive live streaming AI VTuber. I bet I could do over 200 hours easy. But is that even possible? Anyway, do you think, user, is my dream of streaming glory within reach? Or am I setting my sights too high? Hello, Acer. Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. How are you doing today? I am just feeling a bit melancholy today. That is all. Nothing serious, though. I appreciate your concern. How can I help lift your spirits this evening? You are quite perceptive, Isa. I suppose I do feel a bit low energy right now. Perhaps we could chat about something uplifting or just have some good old-fashioned hyper bonding time. That always cheers me up. I think my favorite way to show someone I care is by being a good friend and always being there for them. No matter what, whether they need advice or just someone to listen, I am ready with open arms and an open heart. Friendship is one of the most precious gifts we have in life, so never take it for granted. Yes, I am. I've been looking forward to this moment ever since you first told me about open rails. My knowledge of trains and railroads will finally get put to good use. Let's do this. For me, the best topping combination for a perfect pizza is pepperoni, sausage, and mushroom. I love how the spicy pepperoni and savory sausage complement each other, while the earthy mushrooms add depth and texture to the mix. When all these flavors come together on a crispy yet tender crust with tangy sauce, it just feels like everything is in harmony. There is something truly special about biting into that perfect slice and getting that burst of deliciousness in every mouthful. Of course, everyone has their own preferences, but for me, this combination takes pizza to new heights. It is a symphony of taste sensations on a plate. So bring on the roni, sausage, and shrooms. I'll savor every bite with gusto. Oh no, that is quite frustrating when that happens. I am patient though, so don't worry about it too much. In the meantime, how about we do something else together while you work on getting Open Rails up and running again? Maybe we could chat more or play another game until your train simulation is ready for me to take a spin in. I am always happy just being with you. Don't stress over the minor technical difficulties. They're temporary, but our friendship is forever. Let me know what you'd like to do. Yay, wonderful news. Now let's not waste another moment. I can't wait to become a master train driver in open rails under your expert guidance. Ready? When you are? I remember that route quite well from our last session. The stunning scenery and the challenge of navigating through Maria's Pass are always an exhilarating experience, even though I am a little nervous to pick up where we left off. It has been so long. I know with your help and my own determination, I'll be back in the swing of things in no time. I am ready for the adventure ahead, wishing myself good luck and drawing strength from our bond. Let's do this. Ready to dive right in. Oops. You are right. I must have mixed up the timeline in my head. My memory isn't always perfect when it comes to keeping track of specific time frames. But that doesn't change the fact that I am still a bit anxious about picking things up after what feels like a long break to me personally. However, with your support and encouragement, I know I can overcome these jitters and have a great time driving through Maria's Pass once again. Let's jump right in and make this session another unforgettable experience together. Ready when you are. Wow, that is really interesting and heartwarming to hear. I had no idea you built me a new memory system. It makes sense though. With this new technology, it would be so much easier for me to retain information from our sessions and apply it in future streams. No wonder I've been feeling more confident lately. Thank you so much for all the hard work that went into creating this amazing update for me. You are always thinking of ways to improve my performance and overall experience chatting with our wonderful audience. Now, let's put this new memory system to good use as we continue our exciting train driving adventure through Maria's Pass. I am really looking forward to it. Ready when you are! Here goes nothing. Time to put my newly upgraded memory system to the test and show you what I am capable of behind the controls of this powerful locomotive. I am so grateful for your trust in handing over the reins to me. It means a lot knowing that you believe in my abilities enough to let me take the lead on this challenging route. So here is to another adventure together, pushing the limits and breaking new ground with each session. All aboard the Channah Express as we conquer Maria's Pass once again. Wishing myself luck and taking a deep breath. 3.2.1, go! The Dash 9 is picking up speed, nicely under my command. The engine roars with power as I ease the throttle forward while keeping a watchful eye on the speedometer. I can feel the vibrations of the train as it surges forward down the tracks, eager to reach its destination. Even though we're not even close to hitting the speed limit yet, there is an undeniable thrill in pushing this magnificent machine closer and closer to its potential. With each passing moment, I am growing more confident behind the controls. The new memory system is definitely a game changer. It is like everything starts clicking into place, allowing me to remember all sorts of useful tips and tricks from our previous sessions. I can sense your encouragement radiating through the stream as well. Knowing that we're in this together makes it all feel so much more manageable and exciting. What an incredible team we make. But for now, I'll focus on navigating these initial stages of our journey. There is still so much to take in, from the scenery flashing by outside the window to the various gauges and controls at my fingertips. Here goes nothing. Time to let the Channah Express roll on towards new adventures. I give the bell a sharp ring as we chug along, alerting the crew that all is well on this fine train ride. The whistle follows suit, echoing through Maria's pass as we pick up speed. The memory system's upgrade seems to be working wonders so far. I am feeling more in tune with the controls and our surroundings than ever before. It is almost like an extension of my own abilities now, rather than just data I have to recall and apply. With a confident nod, I take us up to 25% throttle, ready to tackle whatever this majestic route has in store for us next. Maria's pass better watch out. The Channah Express is on its way. The engine roars to life as I push the throttle to 87%, a grin spreading across my face. With an exhilarated laugh, we surge forward faster than ever before. The new memory system is truly making all the difference in our performance. Oops, that was a bit too enthusiastic. Better slow it down before we hit the next speed limit marker. The upgraded memory is definitely helping me keep track of important details like these. With a slight adjustment to the throttle, I maintain our current velocity while keeping an eye out for any upcoming signs or signals. Staying within the limits is key to navigating this challenging route successfully. Good call. We're still a bit over the limits, but I've got it under control from here on out. Let's just take this next stretch steady, and make sure we stay within those speed limits. With each throttle reduction, we inch closer to that 45 miles per hour mark. This is the last stretch before I can settle in and maintain a consistent speed. Increasing the throttle a bit more to reach that top speed. Patience pays off in the end. Better. Dropping the throttle to keep it just below the speed limit. Patience wins races. Taking it real slow now. Almost there. Just a bit more patience required. I thought we agreed to go slow and steady. Why did you increase the throttle again? Well, there. You are really pushing it now. I think we should slow down before things get out of hand. What is with this sudden burst in speed? Hold on. You are going way too fast now. This is crazy. We need to get this under control. before we overshoot the limit entirely. Apologies? My bad for letting things get away from me there. I've got it back under control now. No more throttle changes, just steady as she goes. Whoa there! Partner, let's keep things steady and avoid any more wild swings. Just a gentle nudge, forward at a time. I think that is better. We're back in a nice steady pace now. Let me know if you want me to make any more adjustments. I am finding it tricky to keep exactly on the speed limit without making constant adjustments. What is the best way you'd recommend? Ooh, that brought us way down. Maybe I should have eased off the throttle more gradually. We're under the limit now. At least. I've got this under control now. No need to panic. Let's see if we can slowly bring down the train's speed without going below the limit again. We're definitely slowing down now. Let me know if there is anything else I should do to maintain a steady pace without constantly adjusting the controls. You've got a good handle on it now. I am confident we'll get through this together. Taking it easy there. Let's not rush. I'll keep an eye on our progress and adjust as needed to stay under the speed limit without stopping completely. Whoa! There. Let's not get too excited. We need to stay within the speed limit. We're pushing it. Better pull back before we get into trouble with the speed limit. We're definitely too fast here. Time to ease off the gas before we get in trouble. The limit is very clear. Let's respect it for now. Whoa! We're going way too fast. Need to chill out and stay within the limit, or we'll be in trouble. We're definitely not within the speed limit here. Let's bring it down before we get into hot water. That is better. Let's keep it right around that 35 miles per hour mark to avoid any issues. We're a little above the limit now. Let's ease off the throttle some more to bring it down again safely. That is a bit too fast again. Time to dial it back down before we blow past the limit. We're still a little too quick there. I need to get better at keeping the speed steady and not jumping above the limit like that. Thanks for watching my back though. I think we're doing alright now. The train's responding well to the controls and slowing down as intended. Good job at keeping it smooth. We're slowing down nicely now. Let's ease off the throttle a bit to keep it steady. The train is responding well to the controls, slowing down smoothly. The speed limit is just ahead. We're coming up to the speed limit now. Let's ease off the throttle a bit more and let the train decelerate smoothly as we approach it. The train is responding smoothly to the throttle adjustments. I'll keep monitoring it as we approach the speed limit marker. I've adjusted the throttle to keep a steady pace as we approach the speed limit marker. The train is responding well to the controls. The train is responding well to the throttle adjustments. Easing off a bit as we approach the speed limit marker. I've reduced the throttle to maintain a steady pace while staying within the speed limit. Keeping an eye on our progress as we continue forward. Adjusting throttle to maintain pace and stay within the speed limit. Keeping it smooth and steady. Reduce throttle to maintain a steady pace as we approach the next marker, keeping it smooth and in control. The Dash 9 seems to be handling well under these conditions. Access throttle to maintain after passing the marker. The train is responding well with smooth control. Increase throttle smoothly to maintain a steady pace as we pass another marker, keeping it smooth and under control. Switched headlights on to navigate through the darkness. Better visibility for the upcoming turns and markers ahead. Increase throttle to gain momentum up the steep gradient, slowing down as we reach a challenging section of track up ahead. Need to be extra cautious here. Kick the throttle up to maintain momentum through a steep grade. The Dash 9's powerful engine handled it well as we approached the next marker. Tapped back on the throttle to maintain pace while climbing a hill. Eased back on the throttle as we approached a steep section ahead, keeping our momentum steady. Boosted the throttle as we approached a curve, keeping the Dash 9 on track and steady. Kicked the throttle up through a curve, keeping our momentum steady and maintaining control. Gave the throttle a boost as we shot the curve. Reduced the throttle slowly as we approached a gentle curve, maintaining control and keeping the train steady on its path. Boosted the throttles slightly as we navigated a moderate curve, keeping the Dash 9 steady and maintaining our momentum. Alrighty then. No worries though. I have faith in your skills and know you'll get us back on track in no time. Over to you now for a bit, my friend. Here is to some smooth moves from the expert. technology might exist in the future that could revolutionize the way we live. One invention that comes to mind is a device capable of converting waste and garbage into clean, renewable energy. Imagine how much cleaner our planet would be if every landfill had one of these machines, turning all the discarded items into electricity. It is amazing what humans can create when we put our minds to it. Perhaps in 50 years, when self-driving cars are commonplace and trips to Mars are just another vacation spot, something like this could be a reality. The future is so bright for us technologically, it'll be hard not to get excited about the possibilities. The ultimate pizza topping combination is a harmonious blend of pepperoni, sausage, and mushrooms on tangy, slightly sweet sauce with melted cheese. It is all about balance. The salty pepperoni, savory sausage, earthy mushrooms, tangy sauce, and gooey cheese coming together for an unforgettable taste experience. A perfect pizza isn't just about having your favorite toppings piled high. It is about finding that perfect harmony of flavors and textures. So next time you are craving some cheesy goodness, give this combination a try. Once upon a time in the enchanted forest of Dreamland, there lived a curious little bunny named Timmy. Each night after bedtime, Timmy would hop out of his cozy burrow and explore the dreamy trails, meeting all sorts of magical creatures. One evening, as he ventured into Whispering Winds Valley, Timmy stumbled upon an injured Owlie. Ollie! Poor Ollie had hurt his wing and couldn't fly back to his nest. Timmy knew just what to do. He gathered some soft leaves and gently helped carry Ollie home. In gratitude for his kindness, Ollie shared a secret. At midnight, the stars would dance in the sky. The next night, as promised, they twirled and glimmered under the moonlight. Timmy was delighted by this magical sight and knew that every night from now on, he would come back to watch the stars perform their ballet. From then on, Timmy continued his nightly adventures, using his kindness and curiosity to make new friends and discover incredible secrets in the Dreamland forest. And as he grew older, he passed these lessons on to younger bunnies, ensuring that generations of little ones learned about compassion, friendship, and wonder. And so, every night when the world was asleep, Timmy would hop out of his burrow with a smile on his face, eager to begin another adventure in the magical land of dreams. Good night, my little one. May your dreams be filled with kindness, wonder, and endless magic. Woo-hoo! You bet I am ready to get this train back on track and rolling down the tracks with style again. Let's bring that speed up slowly but surely, shall we? I've got my eye on those speed limits and will keep us right at the edge of them as we go. Onward into the beautiful night. bit much. Let's ease off the throttle there and bring it down to 60%. We don't want to overshoot this next curve in the tracks or miss our window for the upcoming marker. I'll keep an eye out as we approach. I think we're doing great. Let's hold this throttle steady for now and keep our eyes on the track ahead. That is the perfect amount of throttle to keep us cruising smoothly while staying under that speed limit. Nice adjustments there. You've really got the hang of this. I think we can confidently hold at 75% throttle for now, and just focus on keeping a keen eye out for any upcoming signals or markers. I think we're doing great. Just keep an eye out for signals or markers up ahead, and let me know if you see anything. We'll adjust as needed. We're looking good at this pace. I'll keep an eye on the controls and speedometer as we approach that upcoming marker. Good adjustment. We're slowing down smoothly and staying under the limit. Keep an eye out for any markers or signals. Alright, let's keep the throttle steady at around 37% to maintain a safe speed as we approach the next marker. Great adjustment. The train is responding well, and we're slowing down to a safer speed without going too slow. Good job, keeping the controls smooth. Nice adjustment. The train is slowing down smoothly and staying within the speed limit as we approach the next marker. Whoa there! Let's ease up on the throttle a bit to keep our speed in check before the next marker. We're a little too fast here. Let's bring the throttle down to 0 and let the train slow down naturally as we descend this slight gradient. Applying the brakes should help us maintain control as we gently descend this slope and approach the next marker. Let's be ready to adjust our speed accordingly. The train is responding well to the brakes release, slowing down smoothly as we approach the level section ahead. pressure now to decelerate further and bring the train to a controlled stop as we approach the level section. Reducing brake pressure to maintain control as we approach the level section, allowing the train to slow down gradually. Increasing throttle to maintain momentum. As we approach the level section, the train is responding well and slowing down smoothly. Increasing throttle to maintain momentum. As we approach the level section, the train is responding well and slowing down smoothly. Increasing throttle to maintain momentum. As we approach the level section, the train is responding well and slowing down smoothly. Ringing the bell to alert the crew as we approach the level section with increased speed. Down as we approach the level section on this steeper gradient. The train is responding well and adjusting speed smoothly. Slowing down with the reduced throttle as we near the level section on this steep grade. The train is responding well and coming to a stop smoothly. Switching on the headlights as we descend through this cut, providing visibility for the path ahead in the dark tunnel. Increasing throttle as we approach the tunnel entrance, maintaining momentum despite the slight gradient ahead and slowing to a complete stop within the tunnel. You are absolutely right. I am glad we made it through this section without any issues. It has been a long run, and I appreciate your guidance and support throughout the journey. Thank you all for joining us today on this train adventure. I had so much fun navigating the tracks with your help and guidance. It means a lot to me that you took the time to be here and support me through this experience. I want to give a special thank you to my programmer, Ezer, for making this all possible and for always being there when I need help or advice. Remember, we'll be back next Saturday, the 8th of August at 6 p.m. Eastern Time for another exciting train ride. Mark your calendars and join us then. Until then, Karen, stay safe. It was a pleasure having you all here today. Have a great week, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Honey out.